These fuck niggas out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Thank you, Perella. New at noon, Lawrence County deputies say a man who shot and killed another person in a home was acting in self-defense. It happened Monday on Barnyard Road in Gray Court. Deputies say David Arrington went to a home threatening people with a weapon. Someone told him to leave, but instead Arrington tried to tackle that person. Deputies say that person feared for his own life and then opened fire. Arrington died at the hospital. Deputies say there won't be any charges.
Is shot after police say he threatened a woman with a knife on the far south side. Chicago police say the man entered the woman's home in the Morgan Park neighborhood and the woman shot him 4 times. We're told the pair knew each other. The man is now in critical condition at Christ Hospital. The woman was not hurt. Now, this incident remains under investigation.
Watch at a dead end on Songbird Lane. Down a long private driveway, Prince George County Police respond to a Friday afternoon home break-in.
A little before 4 p.m., our officers received a call for service of a burglary in progress. That call quickly evolved into shots fired.
Police say a husband and wife living at this home discovered they weren't alone inside. A teenage break-in suspect was inside too.
That intruder was confronted by the homeowners, a husband and wife. And the intruder, we believe, was shot twice. This is still preliminary information. It hasn't been verified, but believe he was shot twice and transported to Southside Regional Medical Center.
Petersburg sources tell me the teen had been reported missing in their city earlier in the day, and they were trying to actively find him when they got the call from neighboring Prince George PD. Crime Insider sources believe the boy was 14 or 15 years old, taking at least 1 shot to the chest. He's in serious but stable condition.
Currently, right now, investigating this as to the intent. Why was this person in the house? And we'll get to that through the investigation.
That was our John Burkett reporting. So far, police have not charged anyone in Friday's shooting. Crime Insider sources tell John the teen was talking and answering questions at the hospital.
In the East Bay, a man allegedly tried to rob a gun store in Livermore and was shot by the shop owner. Happened around 2:30 yesterday afternoon at the store called East Bay Firearms on 1st Street. Police say the man was armed with a hammer when he tried to take a gun and was shot at least once. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say the owner acted in self-defense. The man wore a mask, a hoodie, and gloves in the attempted robbery. 5 other people were in the shop at the time, but they were not injured.
Well, right now in Tempe, a man is recovering after police say he was shot while trying to break into a home. It happened near Rural Road and Southern Avenue. Police say when they arrived, they found the man shot. Officers say that man did not live at the home. No word on if any charges will be filed against the homeowner. The suspect is expected to survive.
Teen shot in the chest after trying to take a security guard's gun. Oklahoma City police say this happened just after midnight near Southwest 59th and Penn. The teen was rushed to the hospital, but authorities say that person is under arrest for attempted robbery. The security guard is not in any trouble at this point.
A would-be robbery in Delhi Township turns deadly when police say an employee pulls out a gun and shoots and kills the suspect.
And Mike Schell has been following this story and joins us live with the very latest. What are you learning, Mike?
Yeah, Amber, the name of the deceased suspect has not been released. It was around 1:40 this morning when police say a group of men broke into the store and was met by an employee who was working in the back. Delhi police say the VIP smoke shop was closed for business when the intruders smashed the glass of the front door.
Multiple people came into the store, broke the front door in, entered the store. They were confronted by an employee.
Dispatchers lost one of the initial 911 callers.
It sounded like there was a disturbance going on. There was a woman screaming.
Unable to reconnect with the woman, a man who identified himself as the store's owner then called in as he was making his way to the shop.
Is there trouble there?
Somebody broke in the store and somebody got shot.
As the officers were responding to the scene, they were updated that the shop employee was on scene and that there was an intruder that was shot.
Do you know who shot him?
My worker protected himself. The guy broke in the store.
Police say a silver Kia Rio was spotted at the crime scene, and the chief says that car was stolen and was later found in the Westwood area.
It has been recovered. It was recovered in District 3, and obviously we're going to process that car. At this point, we're not sure if it's linked or not, but it was in the area when the offense occurred.
Now, I'm told the Delhi police are reviewing security camera footage from inside the store, but they are not ready to release it. I asked the chief about a possible motive, and he said that because tobacco and vape products do have some value on the open market. Reporting live from Delhi, Mike Shell, Fox 19 Now.
Baker County Sheriff is investigating an overnight shooting. So this is what investigators are telling us. A son shot his father, critically injuring him, but no one's been arrested yet. Tristan Hardy has more from Sanderson.
So we just got an update from the Baker County Sheriff's Office around 12:30, and from what investigators have gathered, domestic violence could be the catalyst behind the shooting. Now, authorities were called about a shooting shortly before 1 o'clock Tuesday morning. This happened in a rural neighborhood on Doyle Williams Road near Florida Road 205. Baker County law enforcement officials say there was a, quote, domestic disturbance between a husband and wife before their son got involved, getting into a fight with the husband. Officials say the wife told deputies her husband tried to run them over with a vehicle, but the son shot at him. Authorities say the husband is critically injured. Now, all this is still under investigation while law enforcement is working with the state attorney to determine if an arrest is going to be made in this case. In Sanderson, I'm Tristan Hardy, First Coast News, on your side.
A night out on the St. Mary's Strip ends with an attempted car robbery and shots fired. KENS 5 Zach Briggs tells us who those thieves were targeting.
According to San Antonio police, 2 people left one of the bars along the St. Mary's Strip at around 2 in the morning. That's when police say a man in his early 20s came up and held them at gunpoint, demanding they hand over their car keys. The occupants complied, which led to the alleged thief struggling to operate this stick shift vehicle. Police say the suspect gave up and re-entered the getaway car. But before taking off, the initial suspect started shooting at the car owner, who returned fire, striking him in the head. 30 minutes later, the suspect called 911 from a home in the 2300 block of Observation Drive on the west side. The suspect was then taken to the hospital and booked by proxy for aggravated robbery.
And that's how I got.
Ralph Chris, who lives in the Tobin Hill neighborhood, says the overnight incident is unfortunate but not surprising.
I've heard gunshots, been around gunshots. I work West Patrol.
Chris loves walking along the strip to keep fit, but this former member of law enforcement admits he's a bit worried about his safety, especially now after what happened.
I pray to God that I don't want to be a victim, and it's like, you know, it's frustrating to walk around in fear.
Zach Briggs, KENS 5.
Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.